Have you ever felt like there's more to life than what meets the eye? Like you're meant for something greater, but you can't quite put your finger on it? Well, you're not alone. This journey we're about to embark on can change your life completely. Why? Because it connects you with your true self, the person you were always meant to be. It's called self-realization, and it's the key to unlocking a life full of purpose, joy, and deep fulfillment. But here's the thing. If you don't start this journey, you might find yourself feeling lost and unfulfilled. Many people go through life with a nagging feeling that something's missing. They might have a good job, a nice home, and loving relationships, but still feel empty inside. This can lead to a life that doesn't reflect your true potential, a life where you're just going through the motions instead of truly living. So what exactly is self-realization? It's not as complicated as it might sound. Simply put, self-realization is the process of understanding who you really are, beyond your job, your roles, and even your thoughts. It's about peeling back the layers of who you think you should be and discovering the authentic you underneath. Think of it like this. Imagine you're an actor who's been playing a role for so long that you've forgotten it's just a role. Self-realization is like stepping off the stage and remembering who you really are when the curtain falls. It's about reconnecting with your core self, your values, your passions, and your purpose. Now you might be wondering why this matters in everyday life. After all, we've got bills to pay and responsibilities to handle. But here's the thing. When you're in tune with your true self, everything in your life starts to flow better. You make decisions more easily because you know what truly matters to you. Your relationships improve because you're being authentic. Work becomes more fulfilling because you're aligned with your purpose. Even the small everyday moments become more enjoyable because you're fully present and connected to yourself. Let's look at an example. Have you ever met someone who just seems at peace with themselves? They don't get upset over small things. They're kind to others, and they seem to know exactly what they want in life. Chances are that person has done some work on self-realization. They've taken the time to understand themselves deeply, and it shows in how they live their life. But self-realization isn't just for a select few. It's available to everyone, including you. And the best part? You can start right where you are, with what you have. You don't need any special equipment or skills. All you need is an open mind and a willingness to look within. Now you might be wondering if you're ready to start this journey. The truth is, if you're reading this, you're probably already feeling the pull towards self-realization. But let's look at some common signs that show you're ready to dive deeper into this journey. First, you might find yourself asking big questions about life. Questions like, what's my purpose? Or, is this all there is? These aren't just idle thoughts. They're your inner self nudging you towards greater awareness. If you've been pondering these kinds of questions, it's a good sign that you're ready to explore self-realization. Another sign is feeling dissatisfied with your life, even when things are going well on the surface. Maybe you've achieved the goals you set for yourself, but you still feel like something's missing. This discontent isn't a bad thing. It's actually your soul's way of telling you that there's more to discover about yourself and your place in the world. You might also notice that you're becoming more sensitive to the world around you. Perhaps you're feeling more empathy for others, or you're noticing beauty in places you never did before. This increased awareness is often a precursor to self-realization. It's like your senses are waking up, preparing you for a deeper understanding of yourself and the world. Lastly, you might find yourself drawn to spiritual or self-help materials. Books, videos, or conversations about personal growth and inner peace might suddenly seem really interesting to you. This curiosity is your inner self reaching out for tools to help you on your journey. If you relate to any of these signs, don't worry, you're not alone. Many people experience these feelings as they begin to wake up to their true selves. It's all part of the journey. So where do we start on this journey of self-realization? The first and most crucial step is developing self-awareness. Self-awareness is like turning on a light in a dark room. Suddenly, you can see things that were always there but hidden from view. Self-awareness means paying attention to your thoughts, feelings, and actions without judging them. It's about becoming an observer of your own mind and heart. This might sound simple, but it's actually a skill that takes practice to develop. Why is self-awareness so important? Because you can't change or improve what you're not aware of. If you're not aware of your thoughts and feelings, you'll keep reacting to life in the same old ways, even if those ways aren't serving you well. But when you become aware, you gain the power to choose how you respond to life, rather than just reacting on autopilot. Here's a simple exercise to help you increase your self-awareness. Set aside a few minutes each day to check in with yourself. Find a quiet place where you won't be disturbed, close your eyes, and take a few deep breaths. Then ask yourself these questions. How am I feeling right now? What thoughts are going through my mind? What sensations do I notice in my body? Don't try to change anything, just notice what's there. As you practice this exercise, you might be surprised by what you discover. You might notice patterns in your thoughts or emotions that you've never seen before. You might realize that you're carrying around stress or tension that you weren't aware of. All of this information is valuable. It's giving you a clearer picture of your inner world. Remember, self-awareness isn't about judging yourself or trying to fix anything. It's simply about shining a light on what's already there. As you become more aware, you'll naturally start to make choices that align better with your true self. This journey of self-awareness is ongoing. Even people who have been practicing it for years continue to discover new things about themselves. So don't worry if it feels challenging at first. That's completely normal. The key is to approach it with curiosity and compassion for yourself. As you develop self-awareness, you're laying the foundation for the rest of your self-realization journey. You're creating a solid base of understanding about who you are, which will guide you as you move forward. It's like building a house. Without a strong foundation, the rest of the structure won't be stable. But with a solid foundation of self-awareness, you're setting yourself up for deep and lasting growth. Remember, this journey is unique to you. There's no one-size-fits-all approach to self-realization. As you practice self-awareness, you'll start to understand what works best for you. Some people find meditation helpful, while others prefer journaling or talking with a trusted friend. The important thing is to find practices that resonate with you and make them a regular part of your life. As you continue on this path of self-awareness, you might start to notice changes in your daily life. You might find yourself reacting differently to situations that used to upset you. You might notice new interests or passions emerging. You might even find that your relationships start to shift as you become more authentic and self-aware. These changes are all signs that you're growing and evolving. Embrace them, even if they feel unfamiliar at first. Remember, growth often involves stepping out of your comfort zone. But with each step you take, you're getting closer to living as your true, authentic self. Now, it's important to note that self-awareness isn't always comfortable. As you shine a light on your inner world, you might discover things about yourself that you don't like or that make you uncomfortable. This is normal and actually a good sign. It means you're digging deep and doing the real work of self-realization. When you encounter these uncomfortable truths about yourself, compassion. Remember, everyone has aspects of themselves that they struggle. The fact that you're willing to look at these parts of yourself honestly is a sign of strength and courage. As you continue to practice self-awareness, you'll likely find that it becomes easier and more natural over time. You might start to catch yourself in the moment when you're reacting to something, rather than only realizing it later. This real-time awareness is powerful because it gives you the opportunity to choose how you want to respond in the moment. Self-awareness also helps you understand your own needs better. Many of us go through life not really knowing what we need to feel fulfilled and happy. We might try to fill this void with external things, a new job, a relationship, material possessions. But true fulfillment comes from within, and self-awareness helps you tap into that inner source of contentment. As you become more self-aware, you might also start to notice the interconnectedness of all things. You might begin to see how your thoughts and actions affect not just you, but the people and world around you. This expanded awareness can lead to a greater sense of responsibility and compassion for others. Remember, the journey of self-realization is not about becoming a perfect person. It's about becoming more fully yourself, with all your unique qualities and quirks. It's about embracing all parts of yourself, the parts you like and the parts you struggle with, and integrating them into a whole, authentic you. As you continue on this path of self-awareness, be patient with yourself. Growth and change take time. There might be days when you feel like you're making great progress, and other days when you feel stuck. This is all part of the process. The important thing is to keep showing up for yourself, keep practicing, and keep shining that light of awareness on your inner world. In the next part of our journey, we'll explore how to use this newfound self-awareness to let go of things that no longer serve you. This process of letting go is crucial for making space for your true self to emerge. But for now, focus on developing your self-awareness. It's the foundation upon which everything else in your self-realization journey will be built. Remember, every step you take towards greater self-awareness is a step towards living a more authentic, fulfilling life. You're not just doing this for yourself. As you become more self-aware and aligned with your true self, you'll naturally have a positive impact on the world around you. Your relationships will deepen, your work will become more meaningful, and you'll be better equipped to handle life's challenges with grace and wisdom. So as you go about your day, try to carry this spirit of self-awareness with you. Notice your thoughts, feelings, and reactions without judgment. Be curious about yourself. And most importantly, be kind to yourself as you embark on this journey of self-discovery. You're doing important work, and every moment of awareness is a step towards realizing your true self. As we continue our journey of self-realization, we come to a crucial step: letting go. This might sound simple, but it's often one of the most challenging parts of the process. Why? Because we humans tend to hold on to things, ideas, beliefs, habits, even relationships, even when they no longer serve us. Letting go is crucial because it creates space in your life for new growth. Think of it like pruning a plant. When you cut away the dead or overgrown branches, you allow the plant to put its energy into new, healthy growth. The same is true for your personal growth. By letting go of what no longer serves you, you free up energy and space for your true self to flourish. But what exactly do we need to let go of? It could be many things. Maybe it's old beliefs about yourself that are holding you back. For example, if you've always believed you're not creative, that belief might be stopping you from trying new things or expressing yourself fully. Letting go of that belief opens up a whole new world of possibilities. Or perhaps you need to let go of habits that no longer align with who you want to be. This could be something like constantly checking your phone, which might be preventing you from being fully present in your life. By letting go of this habit, you create space for more meaningful connections and experiences. Sometimes we need to let go of relationships that are no longer healthy or supportive. This doesn't always mean ending the relationship completely, but it might mean changing the nature of it or setting better boundaries. Here's an example of letting go in action. Imagine someone who's always been a perfectionist. They spend hours agonizing over every detail of their work, afraid of making any mistakes. This perfectionism might have served them well in some ways, helping them achieve high standards, but it's also causing them stress and preventing them from taking risks or trying new things. For this person, letting go might mean accepting that mistakes are a natural part of learning and growth. It might mean embracing the idea of good enough instead of perfect. As they let go of their perfectionism, they might find that they're able to accomplish more, enjoy their work more, and feel less stressed overall.
Letting go isn't always easy. We often hold on to things because they feel familiar or safe, even if they're not actually good for us. But remember, letting go doesn't mean you're losing something. Instead, you're making room for something better, something more aligned with your true self. Now that we've explored self-awareness and letting go, we come to a beautiful part of the journey: embracing your true self. This is where all your hard work starts to pay off, and you begin to live more authentically. But what does it mean to be authentic? Simply put, it means being true to who you really are, rather than who you think you should be or who others want you to be. It's about letting your unique qualities shine through, even if they don't fit the mold of what society expects.
Living authentically doesn't mean you suddenly become a different person. Instead, it's about peeling away the layers of pretense and societal expectations to reveal the real you that's been there all along. It's like finally feeling comfortable in your own skin. When you embrace your true self, you might find that you have interests or passions you've been ignoring. Maybe you've always loved to paint, but never made time for it because you thought it wasn't practical. Embracing your authentic self might mean making space in your life for that passion, regardless of whether it's practical or not. Or perhaps you realize that you value kindness and connection more than success and status. Living authentically might mean choosing a career path that allows you to help others, even if it's not the most prestigious or high-paying option. Here's how you can start living more authentically. Begin by asking yourself what truly matters to you. What are your core values? What makes you feel alive and excited? Then, look at your life and see where you can align your actions more closely with these values and passions. This might mean making some changes in your life. Maybe you need to have some honest conversations with loved ones about who you really are and what you need. Or perhaps you need to make changes in your career to better reflect your true interests and values. Remember, embracing your true self is not about being selfish. When you live authentically, you're able to give more to others because you're coming from a place of fullness rather than depletion. You're able to offer your unique gifts to the world in a way that only you can. As wonderful as this journey of self-realization is, it's important to acknowledge that it's not always easy. There will be challenges along the way, and understanding these can help you navigate them more smoothly. One common obstacle is fear. As you start to live more authentically, you might fear judgment from others. What if people don't like the real you? What if you lose relationships or opportunities by being true to yourself? These fears are normal, but remember, living inauthentically is far more painful in the long run than facing these fears. Another challenge is the discomfort of change. As you grow and evolve, you might feel like you're in unfamiliar territory. Your old ways of thinking and behaving might not work anymore, but you're not yet comfortable with new ways. This in-between state can feel uncomfortable, but it's a natural part of growth. You might also face resistance from others in your life. As you change, it can upset the dynamics in your relationships. Some people might not understand or support your journey. This can be painful, but it's important to remember that your growth is not about them. It's about you becoming the best version of yourself. Self-doubt is another common challenge. You might have moments where you question whether you're on the right path or whether you're capable of change. These doubts are normal, but don't let them derail you. Remember why you started this journey in the first place. Here are some tips to help you overcome these challenges. Be patient with yourself. Growth takes time and it's not always linear. There will be ups and downs, and that's okay. Surround yourself with supportive people. Seek out others who are on a similar journey or who support your growth. Practice self-compassion. When things get tough, treat yourself with the same kindness you would offer a good friend. Keep learning. Read books, listen to podcasts, or take courses that support your journey of self-realization. Remember your why. When challenges arise, remind yourself why this journey is important to you. Celebrate small victories. Every step forward, no matter how small, is progress worth acknowledging. Remember, these challenges are not obstacles to your journey. They're part of the journey itself. Each challenge you face and overcome makes you stronger and brings you closer to your true self. As you continue on this path, you'll likely find that the benefits far outweigh the challenges. The joy of living authentically, the peace that comes from knowing yourself deeply, and the fulfillment of living in alignment with your true self. These are the rewards that await you on this journey of self-realization. So don't be discouraged by the challenges. They're signs that you're growing, evolving, and moving closer to your authentic self. Embrace them as opportunities for growth and keep moving forward on your path. Benefits of self-realization. As we continue on this journey of self-realization, it's important to understand the profound benefits that await you. This path isn't just about self-improvement, it's about transforming your entire life experience. One of the most significant benefits is a deep sense of inner peace. When you're living in alignment with your true self, you're no longer at war with yourself. The constant internal chatter and self-doubt begin to quiet down. You'll find yourself feeling more centered and calm, even in the face of life's challenges. Another powerful benefit is increased clarity and purpose. As you become more self-aware and embrace your authentic self, you'll gain a clearer understanding of what you want in life. Your decisions will become easier because they'll be guided by your true values and desires, not by what others expect of you or what you think you should do. Self-realization also leads to improved relationships. When you're authentic and at peace with yourself, you naturally attract people who appreciate the real you. Your relationships become more genuine and fulfilling. You'll find yourself able to connect more deeply with others because you're no longer hiding behind a facade. Many people also experience increased creativity and productivity. When you're not wasting energy trying to be someone you're not, you free up a lot of mental and emotional resources. This can lead to a burst of creativity and a newfound ability to focus on what truly matters to you. Here's a personal story that illustrates these benefits. I once knew a woman who had always tried to fit into what she thought was expected of her. She had a high-paying corporate job, a busy social life, and all the trappings of success. But deep down she felt unfulfilled and anxious. As she began her journey of self-realization, she discovered that what she really valued was simplicity, creativity, and connection with nature. Over time, she made changes in her life to align with these values. She left her corporate job to start a small business creating handmade crafts. She moved to a smaller house near the mountains where she could hike regularly. At first, these changes were scary and some people in her life didn't understand. But as she continued to live authentically, she found a level of happiness and peace she had never experienced before. Her relationships deepened, her anxiety decreased, and she felt a sense of purpose and fulfillment in her daily life. This story shows how self-realization can transform every aspect of your life. It's not always an easy journey, but the benefits are truly life-changing. Now that we've explored the various aspects of self-realization, you might be wondering, what's next? How do I continue this journey? Here are some practical steps you can take to deepen your self-realization practice. Develop a daily mindfulness practice. This could be meditation, yoga, or simply taking a few minutes each day to check in with yourself. The key is consistency. Even 5 minutes a day can make a big difference over time. Keep a journal. Writing down your thoughts, feelings, and experiences can help you track your growth and gain insights into your patterns and behaviors. Practice self-reflection. Regularly ask yourself questions like, what did I learn about myself today? How did I react to challenges? What brought me joy? Seek out new experiences. Trying new things can help you discover aspects of yourself you never knew existed. This could be as simple as trying a new hobby, or as big as traveling to a new place. Continue to educate yourself. Read books, listen to podcasts, or take courses on personal growth and spirituality. Always approach these with an open mind, taking what resonates with you and leaving the rest. Find a community. Surround yourself with people who support your growth. This could be a local group, an online community, or even just a few close friends who are on similar journeys. Practice gratitude. Regularly acknowledging what you're grateful for can shift your perspective and help you stay positive on your journey. Take care of your physical health. Remember that your mind and body are connected. Eating well, exercising, and getting enough sleep can support your emotional and spiritual growth. Be patient and kind with yourself. Self-realization is a lifelong journey. There will be ups and downs, and that's okay. Treat yourself with compassion along the way. Regularly revisit your values and goals. As you grow and change, your priorities might shift. That's a natural part of the process. Stay open to these changes and adjust your path accordingly. Remember, there's no one-size-fits-all approach to self-realization. Use these suggestions as a starting point, but feel free to adapt them to fit your unique needs and circumstances. As we come to the end of this exploration of self-realization, it's important to remember that this is just the beginning of your journey. The path to manifesting your higher self is ongoing, filled with discoveries, challenges, and profound rewards. We've explored the importance of self-awareness, the power of letting go, and the beauty of embracing your true self. We've acknowledged the challenges you might face and celebrated the benefits that await you. Through it all, the message remains clear. You have within you everything you need to live a fulfilling, authentic life. Self-realization isn't about becoming someone new. It's about uncovering the amazing person you've always been beneath the layers of societal expectations and self-doubt. It's about aligning your outer life with your inner truth and living from a place of authenticity and purpose. As you continue on this path, remember to be patient with yourself. Growth isn't always linear, and there will be times when you feel like you're taking 2 steps forward and 1 step back. That's okay. Every experience, even the challenging ones, is an opportunity for growth and self-discovery. Keep in mind that your journey is unique to you. While it's helpful to learn from others, your path to self-realization will be as individual as you are. Trust your intuition, listen to your heart, and don't be afraid to forge your own way. Remember too that self-realization isn't a selfish pursuit. As you become more aligned with your true self, you'll naturally have a positive impact on those around you. Your authenticity will inspire others, your peace will calm those in turmoil, and your clarity will light the way for those who feel lost. So as you embark on this beautiful journey of self-realization, do so with courage, curiosity, and compassion. Embrace the challenges as opportunities for growth. Celebrate your victories, both big and small, and always keep your heart open to the wonder and potential within you. Your higher self is waiting to be manifested. The journey to meet it may be long, it may be challenging, but it is undoubtedly worth it. For in realizing your true self, you not only transform your own life, but contribute to the transformation of the world around you. Thank you for joining me on this exploration of self-realization. May your journey be filled with profound discoveries, deep joy, and the unfolding of your highest potential. Remember, every step you take towards self-realization is a step towards a more authentic, fulfilling life. The path is yours to walk. Embrace it with open arms and an open heart.